What's going on? What's going on, fam? This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're back again, continuing our series with the love of numbers, with the day in the life path. And it's all about the number what? 28. So if this number applies to you, it's your day, it's your world, it's your moment. It's all about now for you, number 28, right? And we're going to, really walk you through how to get this thing rocking and rolling. Just, use these numbers as tools. And because again, there's no cookie cutter approach to these numbers. Always trust your own intuition, do your own research, and that way you can really know for yourself instead of believing what people telling you and just going off of blind faith. It's time to see things for yourself, right? Because that's what critical thinking is all about. It's time to use your own mind and build something spectacular. Okay, so we can really rock this thing together. All right. But again, I like to keep things as simple as possible. And I like to show how things are all interconnected here. We have the numerology, tarot, and the zodiac. And I like to illustrate, how everything's all interconnected. And at the same time frame, you can really tap into, your intuition where it can really, give you a message that you need to see at this present moment in time. Okay, because there's no accident that you're watching this presentation right now. So there's always a message in everything if you open to receive it. Okay, trust it. So every situation, there's always a message and a lesson if you're open to receive it. All right, so 28, it's all about you today. So again, we treat all numbers like separate entities. They all carry their own unique signature, frequency, vibration, characteristics, attributes. And that way you can really figure out like what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And that way you can really figure out, what brings more balance and homeostasis, back into your life, right? Back harmony with the universe. That's what's most important. So let's do a simple breakdown. Okay, with the number two again, we've been on the number two for a while. It's all about that inward creator motivator, which leads to the number eight is the material manifester, right? These people know about the cause and effect, money, abundance, right? Because they know it's abundance of everything around here, but it's like a lack of common sense, right? Because, there's plenty to share if we use it the right way. All right. But 2 + 8 equal what? 10. 10 is that leader. All right. 10 is that individual, that stands out in the crowd, that really need to take the initiative. And, it's all about, that self-image as well. And which with that zero, that all about the wholeness, that oneness, the all, that spirit that lives, in everything, that keeps everything animated around this place, right? And so, but when it comes to this tarot card right here, it's just letting you know that, hey, you know, you have made it all around the whole world. You've been through some things, some ups and downs. You were able to conquer that dragon, right? And now you're able to, sit at the top of your square, show people that, hey, I know what time it is. That's what that 10 really brings to the table. Okay. And then when you look at this Roman numeral here, if you really break it down, if you split it in half, that's a letter V, right? And the letter V is the 22nd letter of the heat or the alphabet, right? And the 22 is that master builder. And if you really with a nice eye, just really looking at this and trusting your intuition, it's all about as above, so below, right? Masculine, feminine principle. But this energy is very powerful when used correctly, or it can be a little disastrous if you don't use it, respectfully. All right. However, at the end of the day, with this eight vibration with you as well, it's all about that cause and effect, that and knowing, there's abundance of everything. It's all about authority, business, there's another form of leadership as well. All right. These individuals know about the giving and receiving of things in nature, right? And they're able to soothe the savage beast, right? Because they were able to, to think outside the box and give the lion a treat. Right. But all jokes aside, man, but with this eight vibration, these people know that there's they really connected with the source. and they know the source is unlimited, you know, and it's all about the mindset. All right, they're giving and receiving. But when it comes to the zodiac wheel, here's a simple breakdown, just scratching the surface, guys. Okay, do your research. Two, again, resources. It's all about teamwork, partnership, balance, relationship. You know, that yin yang, masculine, feminine principle. Tapping into your emotional. Know that it's okay to, show your emotions here and there, but don't stay in your emotions. Okay, use those heartfelt situations as tools so you can learn and grow and remember the lesson, which then leading to the number 8. Again, we talking about abundance, rewards, cause and effect. You didn't set quite a few foundations. You have the rewards, the results and everything, right? It's all about giving and receiving and growth, which leads to that number 10 here. And see, with the number 10, 1 plus 0 is what? 1. Still, self-expression, leadership, taking initiative, right? New beginnings, fresh start. You create your thoughts, your reality with your thoughts, words, emotions, actions, belief, right? But with this number 10 number, you're able to see the fruits of your labor, really see them, right? That because it's all about accomplishments, that in the world, that public life, recognition, right? But the cycle starting all over. However, you got that that overlay. All right. It's still continuing, guys. All right. That's how simple it is. All right. Because 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3. And we'll just keep rocking and rolling. But this is all you. And I just broke it down very simple. This is you. Okay. You may occupy one space here, coming through that ray. However, the source lives in each and every one of us. But are you listening to the message? Okay. But let's talk about this 28. All right. All right. When it comes to the 28, guys, is this energy here is very, is a sensitive person, but the energy sees a drive for success. That's what that number 8 is about. Together, they give the attributes of pretty much a natural leader here. All right. But on the flip side, that 28 can be a little stubborn, and they pretty much independent. They love independence about them with their energy. And these individuals will excel anywhere they can show their leadership qualities. And I was just having this talk with my beautiful wife about this too, because she has this 28 life path equals 10 equals 1. And we were just talking about this, right? But let's talk a little bit more about this core vibration with this number 10, which is the 1. When it comes to this vibration, I really want you guys to keep in mind here that when it comes to this number 10, this is the power of manifesting creative concepts into reality is pretty much inherent for you guys. But this power needs to be used with wisdom, since the power for absolute creation contains the polarity power for absolute destruction. Like I mentioned before, self-discipline, hint, hint, self-discipline and infinite compassion must accompany the gift of the former in order to avoid the tragedy of the latter. So in other words, guys, with this amount of power, don't abuse your power. Have that self-discipline. Realize like, hey, what you have a lot of responsibility here. All right. Learn to really nurture your talents and gift and utilize them, for the upliftment, not for destruction. All right. Your words, thoughts, everything matter. Okay, guys. keep that in mind. But again, with this 10 vibration, which is 1, now discipline must be, precede dominion. Unfortunately, for some number 10 people, they fail to realize their power potential and consequently harbor deep-seated feelings of frustration, causing them to feel unfulfilled because you're not in alignment. That's why. So, that's why these numbers are important. Stay in alignment with these core vibrations. The universe will give you more to complement to let you know, like, hey, you're on the right path. But if you're out of alignment, things will not go, as smooth. And you will keep asking questions like, man, why things are not working out for me? And now, knowing what you know by listening to this presentation, right, you can be like, okay, I just heard Chris. He said, okay, I may not be in my core vibration. What's the core of my vibration? The number 1. or the number 10. And I'm gonna include some additional information down below so you can research for yourself, and so you can have the proper understanding of what you need to tune into, right? That's what it's all about, tuning in. All right. But again, 10 represents the point of conversion when people see themselves upright beings. And at this time, hopefully, they have learned to handle all the powers of leadership and judgment, right? Number 10 is a symbol of wholeness and humanity. Now, 1 and 0, these numbers, pretty much the gift of power and protection. People traveling the day or destiny number 10 are basically beginning new lessons and cycles of knowledge, and great responsibility rest on these individuals as well. Now, having reached this, conversion point, they need to know how to use their strong willpower to undergo the discipline necessary and actually have that discipline necessary to prepare for this Aquarian age that we're going through right now, where they will need to really cope with, new discoveries, because everything is changing. Everything that we were taught in school were fairy tales, man. That the things that they taught us were true, were fairy tales, but the truth was in the mythologies, right? But having come through into this new energy, you will then need to look at using, your true leadership quality if you are to live up to your life destiny that you have chosen for yourself with this number 10 vibration. Okay. I was just talking about this with my wife, but with number 10 is in form of the pillar and the circle, right? The pillar, right? And the circle. That's what you all about. The 1 and the 0. You are the 1. And you are whole and complete, because you getting things from an unlimited source in an unlimited way, because you are that special number 10. All right. Now, these qualities characterize, okay, words keyed in the rhythm of this number 10 are, create in a special sense. They are productive and have a power of acquisition and attraction, because you guys are highly magnetized, right? These qualities characterize the number 10 person, and they are pretty much seen as the center of force whose influence are wide and pronounced. This number responds to whatever common reaction they experience in life, and it may be good or evil depending on whatever they use their power wisely in accordance with the dictates of the spirit, or yields to personal inclination regards of the promptness of the higher self. Whatever plans the number 10 expresses themselves upon, they are a person with the power. Okay, so just remember, just whatever you focus on grows. Number 10, that one vibration is just reminding you that, hey, your thoughts are very powerful. And with that 0, with the vibration frequency of that 0, it basically how would you say, double the vibration of it. Okay, so it intensifies. All right, but in essence, just to close out with this number 10 vibration, whatever these people plan, in other words, the 10 energy is a person with power, because you have a lot of power, number 10. You are highly competitive, and it can be a little unemotional, but the 10-day people can be domineering and ruthless at times. They have a great business skills. They hate routines and can be quite eccentric. Now, this energy is a little stubborn. That might be an understatement. And, but it's a good way, because you know what you want and you know what you need to do, okay, at this present time in the Aquarian age, right, guys? And, and those who gonna carry this torch, after, in the future as well. But again, this energy is, stubborn, independent, and they excel anywhere they can show their leadership qualities. That's what that number 1 pretty much means. You got to show your leadership, take the initiative. You're going to be full of new beginnings, fresh start, your thoughts of things, right? And then let's talk about this. If you're on this destiny life path number 10, right? Again, I spoke about this before, but some of the things about this life path, these individuals are pretty advanced, especially when you have this vibration, okay, in life purpose. And with this purpose, most fruitfully by working towards, pretty much sharing the great news, telling people the truth, right? And fellowshipping amongst all on the planet at this time. across the planet, across the world. All right. That's when you're going to do the best. All right. You need to reach out to everybody. But this 10, life path individual or destiny can be highly competitive again, unemotional, domineering, ruthless, and have the power of acquiring a lot of things along their path. All right. Because, these people are here, you know, to carry that torch and show people the way, but don't let their lower nature get the best of them. Okay. All right. Don't let that dragon, take you back down off your square. Right. But just to do a quick recap, for this vibration, guys, your challenge, look out for being stubborn, and being so independent. It's okay to, work things through as a team, because you can get a lot of things accomplished when you work together as a group versus individually, right? You know, because if one person can only carry a stone, and you're building a mound, right? But you need 8 stones, but you have 3 people, there with you to help. All you guys have to do is take 2 stones apiece and you're done, right? Simple math. But guys, your overall theme is power, peace, and balance. You excel anywhere you can really show your leadership qualities. I was having this discussion earlier. Use your true leadership qualities if you are to live up to your life purposes that you have chosen for yourself. That's what you're here to do. You have great business skills. No matter what kind of business you undertake, it's going to have some ups and downs. All right. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. I got to be honest with you here. Mistakes are normal, though. Mistakes going to teach you like what worked, what doesn't work, what things you need to tweak, right? And then that way you can refine and repeat the process. And then you can get it to a point where, hey, it's pretty much self-mastery, right? And then people will gladly pay you just to, for you to show them what you, for what you do, So, but tap in, start your business, get off your butt, start your business, but don't worry about routines. You're not going to have any routines with this new world here. But at the end of the day, guys, make sure you research these 7 Hermetic principles. Utilize them daily. You will gladly thank me later, I promise you. And along your journey, as you gain a new knowledge and wisdom, share with people. It's the law of reciprocity, law of correspondence, this karma thing. Number 8, you should know better. You do better, right? Cause and effect. Remember this. And then, we building a new muscle here. We tapping into the brain, that part of the brain that you probably haven't been using. We're going to talk about some more different concepts and utilizing numbers. That way you can really stay in, have a nice alignment with yourself and really, trust the universe and the process that it does, right? But repetition is key. Repetition is key. We're building a muscle here. After 30 days, 90 days, you'll be a completely different person. Learn something new each and every day. Again, your experience are nothing more than life lesson to test you and for you to pass, and this will enable you to progress positively along your path. Again, your experience, are nothing more than life lesson to test you for you to pass, and this will enable you to progress positively along your path. One more time for the people that's really tuned in. The reason why you're here on the planet this time during the Aquarian age is you are here to usher in this new frequency, this new earth, this new vibration, this new reality, this new way of knowing, being, and doing, right? And everything you've been through to this point, and listen to this presentation, it's been nothing more than a test. You leveled up, especially if you listen to this presentation, right? But all these lessons will help you, to progress positively along your path. At the end of the day, guys, have fun, have fun, have fun. And don't believe anything I'm sharing with you, but I know you can feel this energy, right? But trust your own intuition, do your own research, all right? But your thoughts, your belief, your words, your energy, your actions, always going to equal your own reality and your results. Keep your money in check, fam, all right? Research Coinbase, take those quizzes on there, free quizzes, get free money, right? They teach, they pay you just for taking, quizzes and learning about crypto. Learn about dollar cost averaging, monthly, weekly, daily. That'll help speed up your cash flow. All right. Also look into dividend. Find the stocks that pay dividend. You have plenty of stuff that's in your house that you purchase these companies, they pay dividends just for you investing a few dollars, right? Let your money work for you. Please, let's do this. You got, with this 8 vibration, you have to circulate your money, cause and effect, guys. But again, excuse me, this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. It's been a pleasure. Be sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. I'll be continuing our series and finishing out with the number 29, 30, and 31. Then we'll begin our new series with these, doing your own forecast so you can add more predictability, have some proper expectation, learn how to set some goals for yourself. If you don't know how to do so, I will walk you through the process personally, right? And we'll rock this thing together. But again, this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Have an amazing day. Stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.